Hey guys, it's Sam here from Sugar Spun Run, and today I'm showing you how to make an easy homemade marinara sauce. Today's homemade marinara sauce is super simple to make, as you are about to see. It is great for using in any recipe that calls for jarred marinara sauce. It is excellent for dipping mozzarella sticks, for topping off pasta. It's very versatile, very flavorful, and I think you are going to love it. So to get started, you are going to want a large saucepan. We're going to take this over to our stove top. And the first thing you're going to want to add is 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. You'll want to turn your heat to about medium-high, and you're just going to let that oil heat until it's shimmering. Now, once it is shimmering, we're going to add our onion. You'll need about 1 cup of finely chopped onion for this marinara sauce. About 1 yellow onion usually works if it's a medium to large size, and I really recommend chopping your onion finely. So if you like a chunkier, heartier marinara sauce, you can keep the onion chunkier as well. But as you can see here, this is really fine. These are pretty small pieces. We'll add our onion to our saucepan, and you'll cook this, stirring frequently so that it doesn't burn, until the onion is softened and translucent. This is just going to take about 3 to 4 minutes. Once that onion is looking nicely cooked, we're going to add our garlic. So you're going to want about 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. For me, this was about 5 large cloves. We're going to add this in with our onion. Once again, you're going to want to stir this frequently. You don't want that garlic to burn, and you're just going to cook it until it's fragrant. That's only going to take about 30 seconds. You should smell that garlic cooking in your kitchen. So once you can smell that garlic cooking, we're going to add the rest of our ingredients. You're going to need a 28-ounce can of crushed tomatoes. Now make sure you choose a variety that doesn't have anything added to it. I pick one that has no salt added. You don't want any spices added or anything like that. That's going to change the ultimate flavor of your marinara sauce. So we're going to add this in with our onions. And then we're also going to add 2 teaspoons of sugar. Now, the sugar isn't to make this sweet, it's to cut the acidity of those tomatoes. I also use this technique in my baked ziti recipe, if you saw that. It just helps with the acidity. Next, you'll add 3/4 teaspoon of dried oregano, 3/4 teaspoon of salt. I like to use a finely ground sea salt. It has a really good flavor, but regular salt will work instead. And a 1/2 teaspoon of ground black pepper, and again, I like to use freshly cracked. Now, I also like to add just a little bit of crushed red pepper. This is 1/4 teaspoon of crushed red pepper. It's really not gonna make this sauce spicy, it's just going to add a little extra dimension. You can leave this out, I just really love the flavor it adds. Finally, we are going to add 2 tablespoons of finely shredded fresh basil leaves. Stir everything together. You want all of these ingredients to be really well combined, and you're also going to drop your stovetop heat down to low. You actually want this to just be at a simmer, and you're going to let your marinara sauce simmer for about 10 to 15 minutes. You still want to make sure that you're stirring this occasionally, but simmering like this is going to really help these flavors in the marinara sauce develop. Once this marinara sauce has finished simmering, it's actually ready to serve. However, if you're not serving it right away, I recommend storing it in an airtight container in the fridge until you are ready to serve. I'm actually going to set this aside for right now in these jars. And I actually do have pretty specific plans for this sauce. If you're watching today's video new, make sure you check in for my next video. It's going to be a great recipe I think you're really going to like. If you are watching this video as a replay, check out my video library for stuffed shells. I think you're really going to love them. And that is how easy it is to make your own homemade marinara sauce. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's recipe. Tell me what you are going to use it on. And if you try this out, please leave me a comment and let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Hey, if you guys enjoyed today's recipe, I would really appreciate it if you would give me a thumbs up. Please make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Also, if you enjoyed this recipe, here are a few others you might like as well.